This is a demo video of the Unifi Flex Cam mounting plate right here. This mounting plate allows you to mount a Unifi Flex Cam. This is a G5, but it is also compatible with the previous G4, G3 cameras. And it allows you to mount it in a 1-gang US box. Here is a low voltage 1-gang bracket. Generally, you would cut out a hole in your drywall and you'd have the cable coming in back here. You'd put this bracket in, and then this allows you to put a nice plate on this so it looks nice and finished. It installs best on the ceiling, but you can definitely install it, on a wall or anywhere else you'd like. It also could install in other materials. This you can find at your local hardware store. Make sure that when looking for your bracket to install, you can also purchase an enclosed one, that there are no protrusions like this one, or it will be incompatible. It needs to be fully open like this one. They also sell boxes like these that are enclosed, so if you'd like this whole enclosure enclosed with the Ethernet cable coming in through the back, you can definitely install that. Make sure also to find a tall box, depending on how far you plan to put that camera, and you want some loose space back there for the Ethernet cable. The way you install this camera into this bracket is you take the camera and you want to make sure you go lens first down in. It is friction fit. These brackets do come pre-tightened, so you can definitely loosen these screws a little bit to allow more room. The fit is a kind of friction press fit, so you don't want to tighten those screws too much. Always go camera first from the back, because there is a little bump right here on some of the cameras that won't allow it to go in this direction. You want to push the camera in. Now, depending on your preference for this camera, there is the little status light on all of these Flex cameras. You can choose to push this camera up a little bit higher to hide that status light, or push it a little bit lower to make it visible. You could definitely, if you'd like, mount it. It goes about this high because of this protrusion back here. I'd recommend even going a little bit lower. It has full articulation, so you can turn the camera in whatever direction you'd like it in to point in, and it allows you to then go ahead and modify up down on the camera itself. Once you are happy with where this camera is installed height-wise, I'm going to go ahead and cover the little light right there. You want to take these screws on the back and just lightly tighten them. The mount itself is already a friction fit on the camera, so this back bracket right here just helps hold it in. Notice it's not fully tightened in. It just kind of clamps down on the camera a little bit. If you go all the way, you do potentially risk damaging something. But as you can see right here, I've tightened it halfway. This thing's not coming out. So there you have it. Now, installing in this box right here, let's say you had this box cut out in either your ceiling or your wall and you have the Ethernet cable back here, you would go ahead and you would attach the Ethernet cable, and then you would insert the camera along with this plate right here, right there, and then install the 2 provided screws or alternate screws to your liking to install that. And that is how it would hang on your ceiling.